Lock it up. Now we're going to cover some advanced defensive techniques when the opposition has your leg up in the air. Okay. When the opposition takes your leg in this position and he has it up in the air, the first thing you want to look for is the position of his hands. If the inside hand is on top, you should be able to control that hand, drive your leg down, and break his grip. Okay? A lot of the time, the outside hand is on top. In this situation, it's a little bit more difficult to break. So now, what you want to try to do now is control his head as much as possible. If you can push down on his head and push it down in a way as you go into a wizard position, lift up here, up on the shoulder, and kick your leg back, you still might be able to break his grip. Okay, again, he's in this position, you push the head down that way, go into a wizard position, pull up on the shoulder, drive your leg back and down to break his grip. Okay, now, the next thing that we're going to look to do, this thing, is score points. From this position, we're going to take his head, drive it down to the inside. Again, we're going into a wizard position. Now from here, if you can reach around, grab his leg. Now from here, we're just going to step in this way and drive back and drive him to the mat. Okay, he has my leg up in the air. From here, you push his head down in between your legs. Now, once you trap his head to the inside, you're going to reach down, grab right behind his knee. From here, you squeeze it in and you hook. From here, you drive your hips into it and you drive him back towards the mat. Another way to control this man and score offensive points is from what I call a wrist control throw. From this position, you're going to move to the side. You're going to control the hand or arm that's on the outside of your leg. You control the wrist here. You want to control that tight. You reach around the other side and you grab him right under his armpit. Now from here, we're going to elevate this leg. We're going to step up a little bit with this leg that we're standing on and take him back. From here, we step up, we lift, elevate. Once you get him in this position, you want to make sure that you control his wrist. From here, we keep the leg back and we rotate up top. Okay. You control the wrist. You come around and under his arm. You're going to elevate this leg as you step up and take him back. Here. From here, you kick your inside leg back and come over top. Okay? The next maneuver that we're going to use, some people might call it a desperation technique. But this is a very good way to put the opposition on his back and into a pinning situation. From here, what we're going to do is pop the head down and to the outside. We're going to come over his head, and if possible, we're going to lock his chin. Once we get to this position, we're going to go underhook. You want to curl right around his body. Now, the leg that he's controlling, we're going to put the knee to the outside and the foot to the inside, just like this. You want to curl around his body as tight as possible. From here, we're going to take a little step up. We're going to go right back towards our back, and we're going to kick him over towards his head. This elevation leg is very important. You have your underhook. You control his head. You drive his head down hard under your armpit. From here, we take a little step. We elevate over, straight up top. Okay, again. Okay, he has the leg. You pop the head to the outside, control his head, and take your underhook. From here, you take your leg, you put your knee to the outside, foot to the inside. Take a little step, you're going to kick him over and towards his head. Right up top. A lot of times you'll end up in a position so that you can stick on a double grapevine. If not, you're in a nice tight half Nelson position. A lot of times a man will have your leg, and what you should try to do in this position is maintain your balance as much as possible. You can come over here and you can grab two hands on one wrist, and this will allow you to do more with this leg and have better balance. You control this. If he tries to change off or do anything, you want to pull up on this thing, and you might be able to get your leg down. Okay. If you're having trouble breaking this grip, another technique that might help you break this grip is to come under this arm here, lift up hard on his shoulder, and kick the leg down this way. That way you have something to brace against. Again, he's in on the leg, you're having trouble breaking this arm, getting your leg down. What you do is you come under here, under his armpit here. Now you lift hard here and drive the leg down hard there and kick your leg back. That was our second videotape on advanced takedowns. You don't need to know all of the takedowns that we showed to be successful. What you can do is pick out maybe 2 or 3 that you really like, work on the setups and the finishes, and you'll have enough to have excellent success on your feet. Our next tape, tape number 3, will be escapes and reversals. Thanks a lot, Rich, for helping out, and good luck to you fellas.